And welcome back to MH76 Gaming. My name's Morgan. This is Hogwarts Legacy. Just going to jump in and keep going where we left off in the last one. So let's jump straight in. As always, if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. And you can also subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified of future uploads or when a live stream starts. Let's get to it. Alrighty. Let's grab a quest. I think we got some more with Sebastian. Imperio. Okay. Let's go and do that one. So we can get Imperio. Oh, he's all the way out here. Luckily we've already been there, so we've got our fast travel. Or our flu flame.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned?
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Okie dokie.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Alright, students report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the great room which had suffered decay, amid the turned-over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Well, let's find out.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio. Crucible. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
We gotta get up there.
Flipendo!
It's the wrong spell.
This room is taller than it looks.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
Why can't we grab that? Oh. Do we need to get rid of the fire first?
Incendio!
I'll get rid of the spider hook first.
Accio!
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Absolutely, all of them. Opening all of them is justified.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Lumos. Revelio. Incendio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Alrighty.
Accio.
Chest there. So that way's further down. Let's suss this area out first before we head down.
Compulso.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Incendio. Levioso. Lupendo.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned. Incendio.
We'll be fine, though.
Lady's confident. Okay, we got a chest there.
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio.
Oi, get the right spell.
Accio.
Can't grab those out of there.
Revelio. Bombarda.
There we go. Alright, back we go.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was minded to leave it where it lay, but research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment. Learning the Imperious course, the spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio!
Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Accio!
Okay, we might need Reparo.
Reparo.
No.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa.
Now we can bring the bones around like that. Okay.
Accio!
We've rid the world of another spider.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, so we got 3 stacks of bones.
Revelio.
Okay, we're not going to be able to blast through there. It's an actual locked barricade, but
Bombarda.
don't get through there either. Okay. Let's go out on a limb, so the bones have to go over
Accio.
here.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Has that unlocked the thing at the top? No, it hasn't. Okay, so we'll have to go this way.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
Here we go.
The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, If you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
That's what we're here for.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Okay.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Wrong button. Okay, where are we gonna throw this? Yeah, let's chuck it.
Imperial.
We should just let him attack the other one. If that's what was going to happen.
Incendio. Flipendo. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Levioso.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Revelio.
Okie dokie.
Incendio. Repulsor.
There's a way through there.
Incendio. Accio.
Can't carry more of that.
Accio. Revelio. Repulsor.
Push that one through.
Revelio.
We still have that room up the top that's
This
locked.
catacomb has
Well, we
suffered
came in at
decay.
the start.
Just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Some new gloves. Let's have a look over here.
Revelio.
Okay, that's done. That end's done. That passage is done. Nothing that way. Let's come back up here.
Repulsor.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Okay, that made it go back in.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa.
We need more. Okay.
Accio.
Ah, okay, they got symbols under them, so that one's got that one. And to open that door, we also need this one. Nothing behind that door. Okay, circles and 2 rectangles. That's this one.
Accio.
And this one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
So we need some bones.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Kind of open that one as well, just see
Accio.
what's behind it. Chesty, that's good, let's go. That's all of them opened.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Bombard. Defender. Depulsor. Imperio. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Crucial. a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Alrighty. Grab all the fangs.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Cool your jets, Sebastian.
Accio. Revelio.
Why can't we pick up that bag? Oh well. The relic's note. Lost relic illustration. The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizard kind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic. Okie dokie. Some skeletons in a pyramid, back to back.
Sebastian.
That'll be it.
The relic. Look. Could
Yoink.
it be?
Grab it. Oh, we gotta talk about it first.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my
Revelio.
Three more of those.
Is that ominous? Ominous.
Something sus going on
Sounds
here.
we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Did we finish everything down this way?
Capulso! Bombarda!
So we just love that room up the top. Just been through there.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Room's still closed.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
we've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
How do I get in here?
Revelio.
Okay, let's try. Put the fire out, maybe.
Glacius.
I'll put the fire out, okay. Yeah, we knocked that down. Nope.
Revelio. Bombarda.
There we go.
Revelio. Capulso. Accio. I need to find a safe way across.
Okay. So we do this
Bombarda.
one. Nope. Okay, was our flame one? Confringo.
Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Perhaps moving piles of bones towards the center will help. Revelio.
Where are piles of bones? I can't see anything back there. He's crouched down.
Accio.
Yeah, we can't Accio in there. Ringo didn't work.
Incendio.
That that actually do something? Okay. So we're gonna need that on the same wheel as those ones. Let's put it up here. Instead of Confringo. Oh, look those.
Flipendo. Accio.
Actually lit the brazers, so we don't need it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Why the heck?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah, it's them on the floor, okay.
Rickety bone bridge complete. Depulso. Revelio.
Looks like we're there.
Accio.
Large rugs. Okay.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Let's get out of here, Sebastian. Our work is done. We've been all through there. Oh. That's not the way out. What was that? Oh. Pot exploding. Been up there. Right, are we going to go and see Anne? See if we can cure her.
How long would the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Can't fly there. Have to run with Sebastian. Let's double time Sebastian. I see a lot of smoke over there. Guessing that's not normal.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her.
No worries.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Smoke over there,
Feldcroft's in
by
trouble.
the everywhere.
They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Let's get it. Who do you think? What do you think? Give up. You don't I won't better. Got it, Clark? One less human to worry.
You'll not win here. We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
Crucible.
Cover up wise coming back this way.
What are you doing out here, Anne, you goose?
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
I hear you.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
The wizard will have no choice but to submit to us.
Could repair the cart, but swapping the spell out. I don't think we get anything for it, so can wait.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow,
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Okay, not sure if that helped.
Wonder who lives here.
Okay, Sebastian's gone. Now we need to identify some goods. Let's head back to our room of requirement. Oh, full, okay. Identify our gear. Some dark arts dueling gloves. One's downgrade. Nothing that. Alrighty, we can sell all that. Next time we're at the shops. Defeat 40 spiders. Next one's 70. And quests. Complete side relations quests. Zero of 18, okay. And while we're up here, this little one. Yep. Misfire. Flex's fur. Did we get yours? Here's your fur. Feathers from you. Did we get yours? No, we didn't. calf's done. Okay. Where's the bird? Your feathers. Your feathers. That's grass up there. We have to go and speak with Sebastian in the Undercroft. Okay. Hold your horses, Sebastian. Gotta get some hair. Total watts. Where are the other two thirstrals? Summon. And you summon. Yeah, let's get your hair. Good. Build a stockpile of that hair and fur and feathers for our upgrades once we get up around level caps. No point wasting it on upgrades at the moment. Where are we going to see Sebastian? Locate on map. Where are you, Sebastian? I thought we had a fast travel in there. Maybe I was wrong. Under the map room, we had the fast travel. Oh, that's the room popping open in the wall.
I wonder.
Which one's
Off
this?
on
'Cause
another
that's
adventure,
closer.
are we?
Oh, they don't actually say what they are. No, the astronomy wing. There it is, defense against the dark arts. How do we miss that? Could have sworn there was one close.
May I remind you that I did not break rules and run around the castle after curfew?
yourself into? You're lucky I don't come up there myself!
Excuse me.
Revelio.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Good night. Oh, excuse me. Speak to Natty outside divination classroom. Poppy in the Hogsmeade town circle. We can do that and we can sell our gear while we're in there. You're down there, Poppy. No worries, we'll... Coming up here so we don't run into you before we sell our stuff.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
No worries, Pippin.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Yep.
He'll see it was a mistake.
Revelio.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
It's not like her to forget.
Let's wait for Poppy. Might actually throw Fringo back up the top. It's a quicker recharge, I think, than the Crucio. Um,
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
Perhaps she's dead.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Righty.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio.
Good news for you, Poppy. If this dragon gets hostile.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. That's it. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Steal all the other eggs on the way to returning one egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Famous last
Let's
words.
hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Sneak around the back of those dogs.
from a distance.
Where are
I
you,
see
Smithy?
the bridge wasn't spared her wrath either. Good thing it's fixable.
Thought you were joining us in Borneo. I know you have your hopes about the fighting ring. The true galleons are in Acromantulas. You wouldn't believe how much violet I made a few days ago. Not to mention Borneo is not half bad to look at. Anyway, we'll be moving on soon. Egypt, perhaps. Such a relief not to be weighed down anymore.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. Confringo.
A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Yeah, Poppy. Going to repair this bridge.
Reparo.
Fantastic. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love her.
Revelio. How lucky for us.
Alright, Poppy. Getting close.
Watch your step. Revelio.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a graphorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
The graphorn, you say, Poppy? Much like the icon beside the brooms and the mounts. What if we're gonna get one of those?
Revelio.
Quiet, what was that? Well, there's no
Rather trust her trying to kill us with a smell than being able to see us.
Revelio.
So make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Run.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. Revelio.
Oof. Can you get over to those chests? Not easily. Have a look on the way out.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
Normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below. If we can get that, we can get to the nest. Look! Underneath! She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Famous last words, Poppy.
Revelio.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Revelio.
There's plants
Now,
back
if
there.
we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
I'd say that's fuss, Poppy. Well done, Poppy. You didn't get eaten by a
That
dragon.
was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath. I wonder how long she lived
Revelio.
or where she'll go now.
Some leeches down there.
Revelio. I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in.
Yes, just a few more minutes.
I suppose a few more minutes can't hurt.
Yeah, watch out, we're trying to pick up leeches.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Revelio.
Up over there in the corner, we missed one.
Revelio.
Right on the back side of that wall. Can't climb up there. He goes in this auto crouch rubbish. Don't crouch down, you muppet.
Revelio.
And we're through there. How are we getting up there? Jeez. Sometimes he can climb up a cliff face, other times he can't even jump over a 1 foot barricade.
Revelio.
He goes in that stupid crouch mode, you can't cast anything, so...
Confringo. Bombarda.
Come on, just walk over there. Okay.
Revelio.
Looks like that's something you could climb on, but... So I don't suppose we can use our broomstick. We go through there, no. Okay. Not sure how we get to the other chest. Probably not worth spending an hour looking for another set of gloves.
Revelio.
We got those, okay, Poppy. Let's go.
I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in.
No. I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Okay. A little bit more info would have been good, Poppy, but
How could I have been so blind?
I know what she's done. Needs to be identified. The rest can go.
My plan is to have enough galleons one day that I don't have to...
Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
No, we're good. Ooh.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Right. Fast travel straight there.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Let's see what Natty wants.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
No.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Okay.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can she teach
now
us?
the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Alright, no worries. What's this Muppet doing? Not a lot. Okay. Okay, first order of business. Let's go and examine our unidentified garment while we're here. Elegant formal uniform. No thanks. Okay. It's all gobbledygook. Let's go. Astronomy Tower. Up we go.
There's only one common room that everyone wishes they could get in.
Hello there.
Staring at the sun.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Right.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Fair enough.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
Astronomy telescope. Let's fast travel out. Good on, we've already been there.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I can imagine. Oh. Some balloons there.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Let's not go too hard on him.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Don't wish to be seen, do we?
The door is looking at us.
Okay, that wasn't too tricky.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so
Revelio.
simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
We left a friend behind. Oh no, here he is.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Flipendo. Accio.
I suppose there's anything up there for us. We can't even get up there. Okay.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio.
You will regret. And patrol.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least. Revelio.
Watch your step round here. You should know
Petrificus Totalis.
Where are those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
Hello? Such arrogance. Find us!
Confringo!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. We're being watched. By a door.
Yes, of course.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Right, why? Maybe we have to build up pressure going in first. The pipe at the top, look down.
Revelio. Incendio.
Yeah, we got liquid there now.
Revelio.
What did pulling that down do? Oh, we can get up there. Thought it was going to be one of those one-way slide things. Okay.
Revelio.
Nothing else up here we need to know about?
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holiday.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgoth empty-headed.
Let's head upstairs. Before we go through there.
Revelio.
A lot more upstairs.
What was that?
Wait a moment. How nice of you to stop by.
Confringo! Rependo! Incendio!
That's the last loyalist.
Revelio.
Fortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Okay. It's upstairs sorted.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Hope so.
Revelio. There's no talent.
Why can we not get up that ledge?
Who's out there? Pity. Not quite. Get away! Not quite. Don't do that again, I think! Not quick enough. I won't rest till let's get it.
Leviosa, incendio.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Confringo. Leviosa.
Just you wait.
Flipendo.
Easily dive.
Leviosa.
Do you think this is funny? I've been fighting before you were born.
Leviosa.
You can't stop me. You won't get away.
Leviosa.
Down.
Incendio. Confringo.
Stride.
Levioso. Incendio.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Incendio. Accio.
Devil's Snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio.
Seriously, come in here for some plants?
Incendio.
Deadly
Blazes.
A mist. Let's get it. There you are. Much too slow.
Defendo.
Bombarda.
One less human to worry about.
Bombarda.
How nice
Depulso. Bombarda.
Get away with that.
Incendio.
Levioso. Confringo.
Incendio.
Levioso.
You're not even trying.
Bombarda. Depulso. Bombarda.
Wait with that. You are terrible.
Depulso.
I should have been.
Defendo.
This doesn't hurt. What's the point of this exactly?
Bombarda.
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Defendo. Bombarda. How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet. Revelio.
The other one we would have had to start coming the other way. That's alright. So we grab that on the way out.
Accio.
We are being watched by the eyeball.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
And that pipe goes through there, so maybe we've got to light it on the other side, then pull the switch back over this side. We will see. Yep.
Incendio. Accio.
Okay, we don't need that just yet. That might be our escape plan.
Revelio.
Back up the elevator.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio.
What is up this way?
Aloha Mora.
Pick that rock.
Revelio.
Ink square frame. That's what we always wanted.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Okay, why do I think that's going to be problematic? Fire through.
Revelio.
Does that mean the lift is coming? What's through this way? So where was the lift going to take us? Back down into the mine, maybe. Either way, we've got what we needed.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
Yep.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it. But I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
That we will. The only upside, I guess, is if they're still looking for it, they haven't found it yet. Hey, what do we get now? We gotta go. Identify some gear. Ooh, both improvements once. Okay, we can't grow any more of that. Empty pot. Start growing the other one, I guess. Thunderbird's full. Okay. Let's gear up. That one's downgrade. Ooh, from 57 up to 67. I'll take that. Weird glasses. Silver wooden, okay. That's 76. I'll take. Okey-dokey. Alrighty, I think that's where we'll wrap this episode of Hogwarts Legacy. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, and you can subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified of future uploads or when a live stream starts. We'll be back in the next one to keep going on with the story. Yep, that's about it. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time for some more Hogwarts Legacy. See ya.
Thank you.